Hello, good people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. We're looking at 5 p.m. time check, and it's going towards evening. Very hot. It was whole day. Morning it was a bit cloudy and overcast, so I was not sure I want to go out at all. So I stayed home. So I did some homework, like housework and stuff. Prepared breakfast, some workouts, a little bit, not so much, and then slept basically. That's the workout. So I was not sure what I was going to do today. I was planning to go out. I actually have an appointment. I'm going to go meet someone today later in the evening. But I have plenty of work to do and some deliveries to be completed. So I'm doing these two videos very quickly. And I'm still wearing the pink hat from the previous video. Please check out my take on this one, brand new release, Hawa's Pink. I think this is officially out. It's a very sweet candy sort of fragrance. I really loved it. I'm rocking this right now, so I didn't feel like taking off the hat. I even sprayed on my hat. So in the second episode, I'm going to do a little bit of cheating, okay, because I'm going to not put so much effort or brain. These are my old fragrances. Just thought of randomly a topic, okay. If you feel like this is gimmicky, you can skip it, no problem. But end of the month I have to push content, so yeah, I'm doing that. But the topic today is designer fragrances that smell niche, okay, and I'll think of a way how to put that title. These are just strictly my viewpoint, okay. I feel these designers, there are many more, okay, like Declaration d'un Soir, Cartier, Roadster, or Cartier Lanvin, Lovo, even YSL Kuros has some niche vibe. So there are many others which I feel are very premium and they definitely deserve as much love as niche. But these five I picked because I want to save time a little bit, okay. So check out my full review on each, okay. So first one I'm going to show you is an old fragrance called Bentley Intense, okay? And I think there's a fragrance called Ombre Chopard or something. I forgot the house name, Olfactive Studio or something. So they have something exactly similar to this, but that one doesn't last as much as this one. And that fragrance, not last is something else, okay? That one doesn't last as much as this, but the price point, I got this for the very first time, $35. Now it's more of 45 around there, but still I call this money in the bank. Boozy, leathery, strong, very potent, and great cold weather scent. Still affordable. I really like the sandalwood in this. Like this is woody, and the boozy note, everything is just so power packed. I get notice from people, not that everybody gave me compliments. Some people said, why are you wearing such strong perfume? Like normal people, they feel offended by it, like if they're in close proximity. But this one definitely deserves respect, because only one fact I would say, just the price itself, the quality you get, it's just still incredible. I feel there's a hint of niche element in there, and also the price point makes it very, very worthy of having. So definitely check it out, Bentley Intense. Second one I'm going to show, definitely I hold my position. I say this with a lot of confidence. I love Philipp Plein, No Limits, okay. I do have the Skull edition at the back, which is the $350 price point. That is the crazy, insane, potent version of this. It's like $85, I think $85 for the big bottle. And these are not 100 ml. I think these are 90 or something, 80 ml. These are 90 ml, okay, so 10 ml less. But this looks like the Punisher's credit card, right? Yeah, pretty cool bottle and kind of gimmicky, kind of childish, but the juice inside, it's very, very, very one of a kind. This is something the Punisher would wear, or the Devil's Rider, or whatever Nicolas Cage was. Is it called Devil's Rider? Man, I always forget the movie name where he's the biker. This is that, okay, like literally putting on a badass, black leather jacket for Harley Davidson, and you're just going in the colder nights out. This is spicy. There's oud, Gucci Guilty Absolute, and these are kind of cousins, okay, but this is more like, I like this more. The Gucci one had a Dettol smell. This stuff, man, complexity, and like it doesn't get enough recognition. I just feel sad about it. I think people should rave about this perfume, man. Everybody should own. If you really are a collector, like you have to see the beauty of it. A lot of people ignore it, like, oh, I don't know this brand. It's not a Versace. It's not anything else. It's a great fragrance, okay. So this fragrance, I think there's some niche element to it, and I think you should definitely try it. I would definitely highly recommend this for night out, okay. So it's a very bad boy scent, but very different from typical designers, okay. So No Limit by Philipp Plein. So the third one in the middle is the one many people will have issue with, okay. I understand that. I got this recently, this month earlier, and I feel this fragrance is greatly misunderstood, okay. Not everybody got to try it one thing and they just follow whatever is said in Fragrantica. And I know, like, whenever people say bad stuff about a movie and it's poor rating, I go watch it and it turns out to be good usually, you know. So this fragrance, I would say me and my other brother, Kaisar C. Chaudhary Bhai, he likes it as much as I did, and we both gave it 10, even though the longevity is not the longest lasting. But this is Lalique, okay? So this is called Encre Indigo, okay? One of the most beautiful looking bottles in my collection, and I would not say I wear this every day. It's not blue perfume like you see, like La Nuit de l'Homme, Blue Electric or something. No, this is complexity, okay? This one you definitely get a tea note, you get fig, it's just so mesmerizing the way it smells. Just it holds, I think, the legacy of the Encre Noir line, and this is the most modern, sophisticated tea-based fragrance. If you really like Gucci Purom 2, this is more interesting than Gucci Purom 2, hands down, okay? So this one will get its fan, and people understand why you're paying $65, $75 for it. I don't like the cap, but I think this one has a niche element. If you especially like tea, designer side, this is one of those complex fragrances. I just love it, okay? Encre Indigo by Lalique. See, out of excitement, I can't even speak because I just reviewed and, trying that Hawas pink. Ooh, so good. So number 2 and number 1, 2 masterpieces from designer side and no brainer, okay? Pure Havane. Sadly gone. And there is actually a niche fragrance that smells like this, which is called Naxos. And I own both. I love both. And I will not say they smell exactly the same. I love them equally. I have no less love for either one. This is now more expensive than Naxos, because now it's very rare. But I would say if Naxos is niche, so is this. There's a cherry, and there is a tobacco, and there is also other elements like lavender. This perfume was one of my first Muglers in my collection, like my top first 3 or 4 Muglers. This was one of them, right? So many memories. I would say if you can, of course, it's going to be insane pricing. I'd rather you go for Naxos, but Pure Havane, respect, okay? Niche quality juice in a designer. Mostly Mugler was one of those houses, one of the best designer houses ever. And I miss that man, the creative director and the owner, So now Mugler, I don't know what Mugler is doing, okay? Number 1, any guesses? What's going to be my number 1 design that smells like niche? DHI, okay? Hands down, there's my big bottle somewhere at the back. I just am taking out a bit older batch, okay? This stuff is expensive. I understand. This one now costs, Chanel's and Dior's cost the same as niche fragrances and more. Bloody Chanel new exclusive, $300. Would I do it? No, I will not do it, okay? Because if I get a sample, I'll pay rather $10 for it for 2 ml, okay? That's fine. But I don't want to buy the full bottle because it's way insane pricing. But DHI, if let's say someone said, hey man, DHI now is in part of the niche line and now you have to pay $300, I'll pay for this perfume. I'll pay for this all my life. This is love of my life, okay? And for some reason, Dior Intense, I find always, people are just calling. Thank God it's on the other phone is on silent mode. It's just annoying, So DHI, whatever is in there, the carrot seeds, the iris, the lipsticky goodness, and then maybe I get leather. Oh, the older batches are even more sweeter, more richer. It's just hard to explain like why this is niche. When you smell it for the first time, I remember smelling DHI at KLCC, Surya KLCC, Twin Towers. And I went, Isitan, I think, the mall where they had the Dior counter. And I saw this and Fahrenheit. I smelled them both. I got this first, okay? And Dior Intense, the moment I got it, I had the small little bottle, which I still have. I don't use. I just keep it outside just to look at it where my journey started as a proper reviewer. This is the old batch, okay? You see that cap? And look at the juice color difference, okay? I don't know if you'll pick it. Oh, man, yeah. This, if it was full, the 50 ml, if it was full, this would be so much, darker than this. But the older batches didn't say Dior here. The newer batches then did. But anyway, this fragrance, Dior Intense is written here at the old batch. This, I sprayed almost like 20 ml out of 10 within a week. That much I loved it. I took it everywhere. I don't use it anymore. It became very, very insanely strong and a little bit like the Dior Pafa kind of feel from it, but Dior Intense, man, if I have to recommend one fragrance that is niche quality from designer, definitely this is one of them, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you get to try them and let me know which ones are your favorite designer that smells like niche. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Good night.